3, 2, 1.
Roll it.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Screen Scene. I'm Kathy Andrews.
And hello, I'm Harold McCube. It was one of the defining moments of his incredible boxing career. The champ, Muhammad Ali, beats George Foreman and recaptures his heavyweight championship after it was stripped away.
The fight came to be known as the Rumble in the Jungle. And now the incredible story has been made into a movie called When We Were Kings. We went to the all-star premiere in New York City last night.
Doing it to death.
They came to celebrate the king, Muhammad Ali. The premiere of the film When We Were Kings was star-studded with celebrities, dancers, and music from the likes of the blues great B.B. King, who was there in 1974 for the heavyweight title fight between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. For those who viewed When We Were Kings, the reason the documentary was nominated for an Oscar is obvious.
I can't really put it into words. One of the greatest pieces of film that I've ever seen. Just Ali at his absolute best.
The movie was excellent. Do you know why? Because it's footage like this, real live footage where it's not rehearsed. Right. The person who actually taped this is a genius because the actors in the movie are what everybody plays in everyday life.
The gala benefits refugees in Zaire, where the famous fight between George Foreman and Muhammad Ali took place.
Another honor for Muhammad Ali. He just received the Arthur Ashe Memorial Award for Courage in New York. Ali was one of many honorees at the 1997 ESPY Awards. Among the others on the list, Evander Holyfield, who won Comeback Athlete of the Year. Bulls star Michael Jordan won Pro Basketball Player of the Year. Super Bowl champ Desmond Howard took honors for Play of the Year. And golfer Tiger Woods accepted the Breakthrough Sportsman Award. The annual ESPY Awards are awarded by the ESPN Sports Network.
Here's someone else being honored for making major strides in sports. 50 years ago, the legendary Jackie Robinson was the first African-American Major League Baseball player. Now he's honored by appearing on the front of the Wheaties box. The box was unveiled yesterday in New York. Robinson's daughter Sharon was on hand to receive the honor.
My father was out there testing the ice for us to tell us that it was safe for us to go out there and ice skate, and my father couldn't swim. That was my father. That was my father on the baseball diamond. His courage, his willingness to step out there for his people.
During the 50s, Robinson appeared in several Wheaties ads, but this is the first time he has ever appeared on the front of the box.
Another piece of history is captured on film, the story of Nelson Mandela and the pivotal events that ushered in the final years of his imprisonment. The story is the focus of the Showtime movie Mandela and de Klerk. Screen Scene's Danita Harris went to the Big Apple for the big premiere.
Alice Tully Hall at Lincoln Center was the site for the world premiere of Showtime's Mandela and de Klerk, which stars Sidney Poitier, Michael Caine, and Tina Lifford. And everyone was anxiously waiting to see this powerful story of two men who changed a nation.
We're delighted to be kicking off Black History Month with the premiere of Mandela and de Klerk here at Lincoln Center. This has been an amazing project for us, working with Sidney Poitier and Michael Caine, chronicling the latter years of one of this century's great political and social figures.
I love doing films about things I don't understand, and I couldn't understand how a man could be in jail for 28 years and not come out bitter and angry and destructive. And I couldn't understand how the president of South Africa could negotiate with a prisoner and how this prisoner could become president of South Africa without bloodshed.
Seldom in the life of an actor will come an opportunity to play such an historical figure whose life unfolded in a remarkable country.
Welcome back to Screen Scene. A bizarre twist in the O.J. Simpson case. Fred Goldman says he wants to make a deal with O.J. Simpson. Goldman is offering to give up all claims to Simpson's reported millions, but that's only if Simpson confesses to murdering his son Ron Goldman and his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson. Goldman wants the confession to be signed and released to the media. Neither Simpson or his attorneys have responded to today's offer.
Actor Don Franklin saved the Old West and the Young Riders and performed underwater rescue in Sequest. Now there's pressure to save us all from the asteroid. Our Paula Bond explains.
NBC plans to cash in on the new Hollywood space age with their miniseries Asteroid. The film stars Anne Marie Johnson and versatile actor Don Franklin as a heroic Kansas City firefighter.
Take the kids in the basement. You know how to use the portable generator. There's plenty of food and water.
Why can't they send someone else? You belong here with us.
Honey, I can't stay here. This is my job. This is what I do.
It was tough. Had a lot of fires, of course, dealing with asteroids and me playing a firefighter. A lot of fire, a lot of smoke, a lot of special effects. I mean, you'll see floods, and there's scenes where I'm holding on in the back of a truck and we're trying to outrun this wall of fire. I mean,
For Screen Scene, I'm Paula Bond.
Robert Townsend is invited to a Peabo Bryson concert. He imagines himself upstairs. The show. The Parenthood airs Sunday, February 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the Warner Brothers Network.
The Stars will turn out full force in Westwood, California tonight to attend the World along with Rosewood stars John Voight, Ving Rhames, Don Cheadle, Bruce McGill, Esther Roll, Michael Rooker, and Elise Neal. The Warner Brothers film premiere will take place at Mansbruin Theater. Back on the East Coast, tonight's the New York premiere of HBO's Miss Evers Boys at the HBO Theater. The film stars Alfre Woodard, Joe Morton, and Lawrence Fishburne, who also executive produced.
Okay, you've heard who won what at the NAACP Image Awards, but I've got the backstage juicy. Get this, the morning of the show, the LA chapter of the NAACP came forth and denounced a lot of the black TV shows, saying they were derogatory toward black people. I understand that the national chapter was not happy with that because that attitude doesn't necessarily represent the entire attitude of the NAACP. Some of the shows they dogged include Homeboys in Outer Space, The Jamie Foxx Show, and Martin. Also that night at the show, there was an announcer on hand to announce everyone as they got out of their limos. Here comes Rosa Parks, and the announcer's like, who is that? He didn't know who she was. Someone said, that's Rosa Parks. He said, who? You know, Rosa Parks, the lady who wouldn't give up her seat on the bus. He looked and he was like, well, it must be a... Patti LaBelle are hosting the Image Awards. Well, Patti will be the first to tell you that she's in rare form on that night. She kept messing up. The stage director kept correcting her, and Patti got so upset that she took 20 minutes to tell that stage manager off. I doubt you'll see that on February 27th when the Image Awards actually airs, but it's going to be a good show, so check it out. Live from Hollywood, if there's a leak, it must be Angelique. Back to you guys.
Well, let's see. She never had a problem expressing herself before.
No, she should not. I would have liked to be a fly on the wall when Patti went off.
Listen, sometimes you just have to get it out of your system.
That's right.
Just let it flow. And still to come on Screen Scene, we're going to let it flow from singing sensation to businesswoman details on Mariah Carey's new record label.
Plus, Charlene Woodard has a great one-woman show off Broadway. We'll take you behind the scenes when Screen Scene comes right back. Welcome back to Screen Scene. For the past couple of weeks, we've given you an inside look at the Literary Cafe, an event sponsored by BET's Color Code.
All business owners who have a serious interest in preserving and nurturing African American art.
It's called Perspectives in African American Art, and they commission works of art from 6 artists nationwide, and then those works are then given to African American museums around the country, and they're also given a sum of money to help the museum. And the thing that really interested me about the whole program is they also give grants or fellowships to, I think, 5 younger artists, not so much younger in years, but younger in terms of career, that need help and are just starting out in their careers, to foster more interest in African American art and artists, which I think is great.
Artist Terry Atkins' piece titled Flamingo was commissioned by Seagrams for the program. Atkins talked about the pluses the program has meant for him.
It took a lot of the worries of financial constraints out of the way and allowed me a period to work consistently, which is one of the things that the Seagrams Gen program does too, establishes a visiting artist program. And at that juncture of artist's career, I think that's very important.
Seagrams says this reception is just one of many.
It's our kickoff of receptions we'll have in 7 cities throughout America to present to the public commissioned artists and artists in residence that we'll be giving grants for the coming year.
Seagrams presented one of those grants to the tune of $10,000 to the Studio Museum in Harlem. The museum's director, Kinshasa Holman Conwill, said the program provides a triple gift. The artist gets a commission, the museum gets an award, and they get to keep the artist's work as a permanent fixture in their gallery.
A music milestone for singer Mariah Carey, but this one has nothing to do with her singing. Mariah has just announced that she's starting a new record label. It will be called Crave. Mariah says her new label will support diverse artists and will cover a wide range of music.
Here's someone who definitely promotes a positive image. Actor-writer Charlene Woodard has received rave reviews for her one-woman show off Broadway called Neat.